Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode, we managed to open the way down to the foundry. Now, we do have the Hall of Remembrance with this strange weapon. You know what? For all I know, the last sigil could be on here. Night Shroud. Yeah, I don't want to take that just in case it fucks something up, considering we haven't filled in this last depression. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna assume that the final sigil is down below, because I've explored everywhere I can up here. So yeah, we'll just remember that that's there. And we will head further down into the depths. Find the White Forge. Oh, Oh! St. Iffin's Knot added. The quest expires in 1 day. Emirran legend holds that St. Iffin created a miraculous knot that the faithless could not untie. A daring burglary recently cleaned out the myriad precious relics in the Smith's Hall of Imgaril. Where each treasure once stood, a string was tied, each leading back to an intricate knot in the center of the temple. The burglar left a tantalizing clue in the form of a written prayer to St. Iffin, but the riddle has stumped the locals. Desperate to recover their artifacts, the priests have reached out to mercenaries and adventurers for help. Well then. I know I've sent Kana before, but I think he'd probably be the best at solving a riddle. Yeah, 3 days, 22 hours. I'm keeping my eye on it. I'm keeping my eye on it.
Together. We're in this together.
You might have been in this together, but several skeletons have been laid alongside one another. Their legs and ribs are broken, but a dented Abaddon statuette has been left amongst them. Okay, we know these
unseen.
We know these guys worshipped Abaddon. There are statues dedicated to the guy all over the place.
I'll organize the troops to guard the stairs. We can hold them off for a while.
Vazo's repairing the Guardians. Ilune's preparing for the...
You can't be serious about this. Let's just wait those monsters out. Abaddon wouldn't let us...
Abaddon rewards earnest work, not begging and cowering. We must hurry.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
I'm being quiet because I've got the biggest smile on my face right now. I absolutely love their decision to not show us what the dwarves were facing. Because so far what we've heard is that the dwarves warred amongst themselves. However, clearly, now that we're looking at the memories, clearly that's not what happened. There was some invading force, and we haven't seen hide nor hair of what that is. And it just builds up the anticipation of what were they fighting? What came to get them? It builds and builds and builds. And as I mentioned before, the doors were barred. The doors were locked. So whatever came to get them is probably still here. And that is... It's deliciously terrifying. Deliciously terrifying. Is this not... Huh. Oh.
Arm yourselves, soldiers!
Okay, so an armory.
This calls for a subtle touch.
Something pulled this construct apart like a child's toy. This is terrifying. I love this, but it's
We'll give ourselves for the battery.
lovely. Excellent.
The records are here. Keep searching.
Is this safe, Curate Loon?
No, it's necessary.
So we've got people arming themselves, people searching the history books. Pargrunan history is like open and abandoned. Some are missing pages. Yeah, is this a case of like something that happened once before? Ancient scrolls have been yanked out of the shelves and left on the floor. Torn scrolls and books with broken spines litter the floor below the shelves. Oh, not the spines. Cloak of minor missiles. Ooh. Annals of the Pargrunan. It was in the time of Edrahil the Sure-Footed that we came to Cleoban Rilag, an ancient place of the builders, as the locals called them. It was a marvellous sight, a door in the mountain framed by a pair of ghoulish aspects. Through some exercise of trickery or cunning, Edrahil was able to gain access for our scholars that we might observe and record what lay inside. We discovered a foundry of sorts, the like of which neither we nor our distant brethren had seen. Through careful observation, we surmised that the ancients had used this place to extract souls and transfer them to suits of armour, delicate and challenging work, yet the scale they had achieved left us humbled and astounded. Perhaps most remarkable were the golems, living suits of armour powered by essence. We lost 2 of our fellows when the creatures caught us unawares, but once we'd subdued them, they proved quite fascinating. All too aware that our hosts would never again follow us, nor other curious travellers, to visit this place, we took meticulous notes and measurements of all we saw, forsaking bread and sleep until the work was done. We reported all to Edrahil, whereupon he praised our work and urged us quickly forward. For if such a place lay abandoned in the forest, who can say what other mysteries gods and kith have left in this strange and wild land? Ooh. Oh. I do like Minnaletta's minor missile. Girl, what cloak do you have on? The +3 perception is really good. Yeah, I'll keep that. But I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted to give myself Minnaletta's minor missile. God, the screaming. Oh, hello, that's just you, that's fine. Oh, hi. I mean, we're already here, so let's... Run in.
Don't even...
Ximena, you should not be there. Everyone backing up. Who's... They laugh. Okay.
Yes?
I'm here.
Right here.
Alof, you run like fuck, buddy. You run like fuck.
Hey there. This isn't how I knew.
Okay. Go.
Really were.
Ooh, girl. Okay, you're stunned. You're stunned. Buggeration. Aloth, you also move forward. Oh, she's down. She's down. Okay.
Hi?
What?
Take her out if you can.
Gotta have something here that works.
And there we go. Lovely, jubbly. Now, girl, I know you like loot.
Good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
Ximena, I know you love loot. I assume it was someone over there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi. Okay, everyone, stop stealthing. Everyone run in.
What?
If they want to fight us, they have to come over here.
Hi?
Buddy, you run that way. Okay. You know what you could do? Because they're all just kind of stood over there. It is time.
Be on seek.
Oh no, now we're stuck in here with the ball.
Is that all?
I regret nothing. I regret absolutely nothing. Okay, buddy.
That's it.
Bullseye.
And then can you...
Aspect were that rough.
There we go.
What?
Okay, there you go. And then another one of these on you. There we go. Okay. Now, Devil. And then, who is that? That's... You know what? Also, you come back a little bit. There we go. And everyone go.
Gotta try something else.
Maneha can hold this down. One.
Bullseye.
On that one.
That's it.
There we go. There we go. And all of your loot is now mine. Yoink. Okay, and back
Light,
into stealth.
flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Okay, ooh.
Hey there.
Don't
Consider
mind
it
if I
done.
do.
There. What did I tell you?
Shimmering cloak. Lovely, lovely. Can I please have another sigil? I would very much like another sigil. A star-patterned crack radiates from the center of this table, as if hammered or mace smashed it. A pair of skeletal hands protrudes from beneath it. Oh, someone was hiding under there and...
Hey there.
whatever this was came and smashed it on their heads. That's lovely. That's lovely. Again, the screams, the screams. Hello? Anyone home?
Fetch out.
Isn't this something?
Oh ho ho.
Pressed orders. They must stand up to the heat.
Right away, Master Vassal.
God, all of these people just desperately trying to survive. There is another campfire. Okay.
This calls for a subtle...
Oh, ho, ho. Okay.
This calls for a subtle touch. I see
Lovely.
where you're going with that.
And, ooh, Ardra Sphere. Okay. Thank you. These pliers and picks and awls were made for shaping metal. Dried blood flakes off of them like rust. The armory key, thank you kindly. Cracked skulls and splintered bones lie in a jumble. Most of these remains have been ground into dust. Jesus. I don't even have any... Like... Oh.
Stand your ground!
Okay, they stand in. They stand in their ground. A hole bores into the stone. Its edges are blackened and gritty with soot. Well, yeah, as I was saying, I don't even have a guess. I have no idea what came for these people. I get the feeling it's going to be something we haven't seen before. Like, if it turned out to be ogres or giants, I would be very surprised. And I don't think these guys would be quite so afraid. This was clearly something that they were like, oh shit. Okay. Again, don't mind if I do. Got another... Oh. Plus 15% attack speed. Oh, very nice. God damn, I don't like the fact that I have this hanging over my head. I really don't like the fact that I have this hanging over my head because it's in the back of my mind. We need to go back within 3 days. We need to go back within 3 days. Remember, we need to go back within 3 days. Because we could camp right now, get another campfire, but again, I mean, the battery will still be here. You know what? I'm gonna quickly go back to Cadnua just because it's... Like I said, I don't like it hanging over my head. I really don't like that. I do wish, whilst we're in the White March, that things of that nature wouldn't spawn in. I could leave it to my castle defenders, but I don't trust them to do a good job. So I'm gonna do it myself. But yeah, the quests, it's all good because you can assign people from wherever, but I do wish, just whilst you're in the White March, that those, oh, your keep's going to be attacked, I wish they wouldn't spawn in, because it means I have to keep going back. Unless I want to lose stuff at Cadnua, which I really don't want to do. I keep having to go back. Ah, well, the game can't be perfect. This game has been really solid. I've really loved my time with this game, but no game can be perfect. And for Pillars of Eternity, it's the faff of like, okay, you've got to keep going back to Cadnua for this. You've got to keep going back to Cadnua for that. Okay, come along, people. Come along, this way. We need to go make sure my property is safe. Okay, there we go. There we go. Lovely jubbly. And that way we'll be able to,
Old man, I'd give you a taste of that fire you're pining for if we wasn't in such pleasant company.
The fires where I come from reduce metal to shapeless liquid. It's where your kind belongs, along with all the other abominations of animancy.
I can't tell if by your kind you purely mean the fact that, like, oh, you exist because animancy kept you alive, or if you're also slagging off women. Like, I really can't tell. I truly can't tell with you, Durance. Okay, down here. And you know what? When we come back, we can do the thing for Galvino. We can check out Grinda. And maybe do we also want to see if we can find Harmka? Because I don't know. That's another thing, because I know that this DLC is in 2 parts. Once we've completed the things at the battery, does this area get locked off to us for a little while? That's a thought. I don't know. Ooh. It does feel a little odd to stop.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
Okay. Dickhead, why are you... You do realise I'm a foreigner. You do realise that. Why are you... We won't question it. We won't question it. It's just Durance being Durance. It's him doing him, you know, like as... Oh shit, hello there. He's doing as he wants. Oh god, the shark mage is already, like, down. Oh dear. Go help them out. Go help them out. No, oh. Excuse you.
That's it!
Okay, there you go. And Durance, let's...
Go in.
Okay, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okie doke. And they are down. Good stuff. And again, don't mind if I do. A yoink. And what do we have in here? I'm pretty sure we should have gotten some more stuff. Yeah, ooh, okay. Yeah, we have a lot of very nice things. Thank you kindly. Lovely.
Yeah?
Now then. Okay, we can rest up. Oh Jesus, that's... Only 2 people survived. Only 2 people survived, dear God. Okay, let's see. Is there anyone? We'll bring back you because it's always good to have another Valian. I'm not picking these out for any like rhyme or reason. I'm just kind of randomly going you. Also grab you and yeah, 1 more place left. Let's grab you. That way that brings us up to a nice even 40. There we go. Righty then. Now let's...
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
Yeah, I do think he is referencing the fact that we're technically, like, leading this place and we're a foreigner. God, Durance. Durance, why are you like this? Because he's Durance, that's why he's like this. Oh, this is lovely. This is lovely. I'm very happy. I'm very happy with all of the improvements we've made to Cad Nua. It's very satisfying. Okay, now let's grab. I think the +2 athletics, +3 constitution. Because we keep getting into fights. We're battling our way through a keep full of God knows what. So I think increasing our constitution, probably very wise. Okay, and with that, back to Stalwart.
Last thing the Deerwood need.
Durance, I'm just gonna pan away. I don't want to hear you, Durance. Yeah, this was a faff, but considering that only 2 of my 8 hirelings survived, and really they only survived because we were there providing backup, yeah, I think it was necessary that we come back. Yeah, I'm happy with this team. Back up to the White March, to Stalwart. I swear to God, if I get another pop-up saying there's more people in Cad Nua. Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
When did Durance get bird legs?
Oh, he's always had those. That you're not actually high. That's you're just seeing him as he is. Now then, let's see. Because we never entered the fishery during the day, so... Hello? Yeah, this is all stealing. Lurgolder. I won't forget what you did for me. Oh, was that, was that one of the people? From, oh, hello. So we can grab something from there, but again, everyone's here. Was Lurgholder one of the people we saved from the fire in the beginning? Okay. I wasn't expecting anyone to come by the fishery for a while. Guess that's the proper way to go about it, really. Carry on like it's business as usual. Can I get you anything? Let me see what you have. Of course. Ooh. Ooh, hello. We could summon 2 worms. That might be good. That might be good for when we go to fight the dragon. Because I am going to go fight the dragon. I won't be stopped. Hello.
A fine thing you reached us when you did. It would have burned the fishery next, mark my words.
He wraps your hand in a sturdy handshake.
And the last thing this lot needs is another excuse to knock off early.
He raises his voice at this last remark and glowers around the room. The other fisherfolk look studiously away and focus on mending nets, gutting fish, and sorting the day's catch. I can't imagine why they'd be in any hurry. He looks as if he's trying not to breathe.
Anyway, excuse the mess. If there's something you need, the clerk can get you sorted.
He raises a graying eyebrow at a man sorting various stocks and supplies near the back of the room.
Just watch your step if you have a mind to look around. The floors are slick and none too pleasant to fall on.
Okay, I don't think we want to mention speaking to Galvino. Let's just read his soul. As you reach for Grinder's essence, you find yourself wrapped in the cold embrace of a snowstorm. You trudge through the snow, each step laborious to your numb feet. You keep your head down against the wind, and your back is bent under a heavy burden. Ahead of you is the frozen lake and the hole you made it in. Your feet crunch over the ice. You wait and secretly hope for the telltale crack beneath you. With the village distant and dark behind you, you would sink and none would know. At least that would free you of the heavy churning feeling in your gut. Yet you reach the hole and the ice is still steady under you. You heft the burden off your shoulders. Cradle, what the fuck? What the Okay. You heft the burden off your shoulders, cradling it, cradling her in your arms. She's wrapped in nets and weighted with stones. You wish one of the priests of Ondra were here with solemn words and the assurance of ceremony. Instead, you slip a bracelet off of her wrist. Ondra will have her body and you will carry this reminder. You slip the bundle into the water and watch it sink. As it dwindles to nothing more than a dark stain beneath the ice, you feel a straining in your throat and hear the wind moaning into your ear. There goes my timer.
I'm sorry.
It takes you a moment to realise that you're hearing your own voice muttering. What the fuck was that? We're not going to question it. You surface from the vision. Whatever it is, it has nothing to do with Durgan's battery. I've got questions about the fishery.
Been running it 4 decades now. Reckon I can tell you what you want to know.
Cradling her. What happened to the sister? I'm out of time, however, I want to go through these questions first. Seems like a big operation.
It may stink of fish guts, but there's no place more critical to Stalworth's survival.
He nods, a blush of pride rising above his beard.
Herds come and go, so there's seasons when our catch sustains the village.
He glances around the fishery, bustling with activity and warm with the heat of the cook fire.
But try telling these folk as much. We go home each day covered to the elbows in fish oil and entrails, reeking of our work.
His eyes soften with the gaze of a stern but loving father. Aloth forces a smile. Charming.
Stalworth's shrinking, but it would disappear if we lost the fishers. I drive him hard, but I can't afford to do otherwise.
What do you do here?
Just about everything. I track the day's catches and see that our nets and hooks are in working order.
He crosses his arms over his broad chest, throwing his shoulders back.
Green is to thank for the many fine aromas of Stalwart. Without him, would no one find their way back here?
He glares at the devil of Karok and grits his teeth before turning back to you.
My family's been in charge of the fishery since the early days of Stalwart. I know the best spots to find frost dive or an iron-toothed pike, and I make sure we don't overfish the speckleback.
I hear your sister was once in charge here.
Arda was a saint. Lived to look after the village, she did. Fell through a weak spot in the lake ice.
Did she? His gaze grows distant, and he scratches at his salt and pepper beard.
You'll pardon me, but it's not something I much care to dwell on.
That's all I wanted to know.
Need anything else?
Farewell. Oh, I get the feeling you might not be telling me everything about your sister. You might not be telling me everything, but your soul speaks loud and clear. In the next episode, I'm thinking... I don't know if the White Forge, if completing this will cut us off from the other quests in this area. I'm going to investigate that. I'm going to investigate that to see if it will. If it does, then obviously I'll complete all of the other side quests for this area. But if it doesn't, then I think we'll head back to the White Forge and see if we can delve any deeper. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members, such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davies, CGG, and Kevin Bicknell. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.